Ladies and gentlemen, Player 2 here, with another Overwatch guide. Super excited. I want to start, before I start this video, I just gotta say, you guys are fucking awesome. Thank you for all of the comments, views, thumbs up. I know you may say, but Player 2, 17 thumbs up isn't dick. It means something to me, faggot. It means something to me. And you know what I'm going to teach you? I'm going to teach you about May. Not me, but May. It's gonna be May, okay? Not me. It's gonna be May. She believes the world is worth fighting for. First and foremost, this is very important to know. If you're going to fully immerse yourself into the May Bay, into the Matrix, then you may be interested in this guide. Let's go over abilities, shall we? We got the Endothermic Blaster. Now, the Endothermic Blaster, a little kind of quirky, but actually pretty damn easy to use. At exactly 10 meters in-game, according to this floor palette, is the overall maximum range that you're going to be able to hit people with this. However, it's kind of quirky because when you're pushing forward, the arc is kind of, I would say, it takes a while to catch up with it. So, like, we're at 10 meters, but as you can see, right when I hit 10 meters, it doesn't start hitting till a few seconds in because the blast itself is kind of pushed back when I move forward. So it's kind of like it's trying to catch up with itself. So that's just a weird quirk. That's why you see people, when they play May, they're charging their opponents because they're trying to guarantee that that is going to stay consistent as their enemy moves. So the actual optimum distance is closer to 6 or like 5. Or maybe even 7. So it's like you're getting in there and then it starts working. So when you're running, the optimal distance is probably 6 or 5. So that's where that misconception is going to come from. But if your enemy is relatively standing still, you can actually stand at a pretty good, decent range. Additionally, I think if you're backpedaling, it still carries that 10. Because it kind of lingers, as you can see. See, I'm moving backwards, still keeping that 10-meter distance. So, yeah, those are just some kind of, you know, the travel of the spray. Now, obviously, this is every May player in the game is the L2. So what they're going to do is they're going to go up to it, freeze, and then just get a headshot. And that'll be it. That is your bread and butter. That is pretty much the basic thing you will do to most enemies. It's the way you're going to deal with pretty much everyone at medium range. But the difference between a high skill May and a low skill May is not only just tactics, but being able to use your L2 at basically all ranges. So you're going to have to aim that little Icicle. It has a travel time that makes this not extremely easy to do. As you see, it just missed because he went down the stairs. So you're going to like try to predict ahead of time where your enemy's going to be and kind of adjust to that. Similar to Farah's rockets, but not as difficult. Because, you know, with Farah's rockets, you have to aim the arc. The best way to train for this is, again, go to the practice range, stand at a decent range, and just try to get strafers with it. You know, you're practicing making your arc and landing the shots. Also, try hitting the pegs over there if you really want to. The little target range stuff. You know, all of this is fun to try. Also, you can go into a custom game skirmish with a bunch of Soldier 76s. Someone actually recommended me I do this in a comment section. I said it was a really good idea. And I recommend you try it. Just go into a skirmish game, choose an entire enemy team of Soldier 76s, put them on whatever difficulty, stay in the base so that you don't die, and just get off headshots. This is an amazing recommendation. I believe the guy's name was Joe who gave me this recommendation. So shout out to Joe if you are watching this video. That's just a fun little practice tip for you when you're learning to arc and aim shit in general. Unless you're Farah, then it probably won't work. If you're Farah, because you can't like fly inside the... You know what? We're not talking about Farah. We're talking about May. This is about May. Not her. It's about May. Moving on. Your ultimate is Blizzard. Blizzard should be used always in a large group of enemies. I don't recommend using it just to evade or anything like that, but you fucking can, and I guess if you really felt like it, you could. But basically, you toss this into a group of enemies. It's very easy to arc. It deploys relatively quickly. You can even start shooting before they even freeze. you can get headshots relatively easy because everyone is also being slowed by this. In fact, it's so hard for the enemy team to get out of her ult, except for characters like Tracer and Winston, because most people don't have a backdash, and I guess Reaper to an extent because of the cloaking. So yeah, throw that into enemy team when they're grouped up. Next ability, Cryofreeze. This is one of the reasons Mei is kind of ridiculous. When you're low on health, you hit this bitch and you get like almost all of it back. It's kind of ridiculous. You're completely immune during this circumstance, and right after you use this, you can use your final ability, which is Ice Wall. So say like someone's waiting for you to get out of your ice block because you used it. As soon as you come out, aim at the floor, pop that, and leave. This works so much, guys, and just infuriates people. Now, moving on to the ability Ice Wall. Ice Wall can be used to block off enemies, separate certain enemies from the pack, and which I think I actually do showcase decently well. But it can also be used for weird utilities such as getting on top of certain structures. Like say I want to get up here, I pop an ice wall, and now I'm on these little containers. Most of the time you won't be using it for that. I recommend using it for evasive and blocking off enemy team. Like say your team's not dealing with the turret over there, stop it, then move forward so that your team can push closer to the turret and deal with it the way they see fit. Ice Wall as an evasive, you can just pop it on the floor. Very easy to do. I think floor is pretty great. Blocking off a certain door just to like prevent the enemies from getting in at the exact time they wanted to. Using it to block off certain characters using their ult. You can use it to block off Zarya using her ult. So if she uses an ult, all your teams clump together. You put this bitch out in front so that the enemy team can do effectively less damage to you when that is happening. Couple little fun tips and tricks. When Pharah is using Justice, don't try to freeze her. You won't get that off effectively 9 times out of 10. Just spam Icicle Spears and go for that face. What else? What else? Who are your nemesis characters? I would say, by a large portion, McCree and Tracer are going to be the #1 counters for Mei, because McCree has that Insta-Stun and Fan, which is going to melt your face. And Tracer, she can backdash your Icicle Freeze. But with that being said, if you are good with Icicle arcs, like say you're an advanced Mei, you can actually kill Tracer because of the ridiculous damage you have with this. So it's, I mean, I think that's about it. Just going to go over some points again. Mei is a team fighter. Fight with your team as much as possible. You're not super mobile. You don't have a lot of escapes, but you have some. Mei is very effective in a 1v1 fight with every character except for, again, a la a good Tracer or McCree. So, with all that being said, guys, I'm going to move on to the gameplay and give you my final review and thoughts on Mei. See you then. Alright guys, here we are at the gameplay segment of the game. I'm going to start reviewing Mei in the most clear way I possibly can. And I do this on a 5-star scale system. And the scale kind of represents versatility, ease of use, and usefulness. And overall usefulness. So how does Mei fare on this scale? Well, she's a goddamn 5. She is literally 100% useful 100% of the time. You cannot go wrong with picking this character unless it's a team of McCrees and Tracers. I mean, that's kind of the only situation where this character is fucking useless. Because, you know, you're just going to get shat on the entire game. And the reason this is because Mei's ultimate, like, counters, like, the characters that she kills easier than anyone else are healers. She has that freeze, which eliminates Lucio's fast movement speed and also can interrupt Mercy's dash if you hit her long enough with it. Also, you can put a wall in front of the healer if they're trying to escape to kind of stop them from moving and get in and get that, you know, Icicle, or not the Icicle, the Ice Blast, whatever the fuck. I don't even know, could I call it a spray? Is it kind of a spray? I'm not entirely fucking sure. But not only that, but she has the best utility in the game. She has a heal. She's self-sustaining. She has an evasion. Again, self-sustaining. And she has a slow, like, guys, it's retarded. And her damage is fucking good. Oh my god, there's just so much good things about this character, guys. I cannot emphasize this enough. And to put a little cherry on top of the cake, I know I've said it before, she's extremely fucking easy to play. It's extremely easy to play Mei. Even if you're terrible with the ice shards, you can still use the freeze to slow enemies for your teammates, allowing them to get easier headshots. Allowing, you know, like for example, I don't kill a lot of the people in that recent clip. I just kind of fed them to my Lucio and my Reaper and shit because that slow makes it easy for that to happen. Gosh, that was a lucky headshot on that Mercy, not gonna lie. But yeah, guys, those are my thoughts, feelings, opinions, an overview of Mei. Let me know if you think I left anything out. I'm sure I have, like, at least a thing, because apparently there was a few things I left out in the Widowmaker video, and if you happen to see that, you should check the comment section. I do have some very interesting discussions with you guys. So, yeah. I do encourage you to leave a comment. I do encourage you to like it, and, you know, subscribe if you're interested in this kind of content. Though I do have to let you know that my channel isn't exclusively gaming. I am partnered with my sister, Player One, and we do have some other like content, like movie reviews and shit like that on the channel. So hopefully that doesn't turn you away, because we do a variety of things, which I don't see why it would be a huge problem, really. You just kind of click on the shit you want to watch. But we have a variety of shit going on in our channel. My sister also does cosplays and probably has some videos on that. So there's that. Let me know how you guys feel about the Mei. I certainly think she's fucking awesome. She's fun as shit to play. See, look, I just blocked off a dude, I love watching like these principles like be acted out in this gameplay. It's so fun to me. I don't know, guys. I just enjoy making it in the Share Factory. Share Factory is awesome, by the way. If you haven't used Share Factory, you can make montages with that shit so easily. Yeah, I'm just gonna let the gameplay play it out and just randomly say things, if that's okay. Dude, look at the mistakes this team is making. It's amazing. Amazing. Oh my god, the Mei puns. Alright, blocking him off so we can fight the 1v1 Reinhardt. Actually, 2v1 Reinhardt. Even better. Zarya gets the kill, but hell, I did my fucking job. And oh look, there's a healer. Guess what's going to happen? Oh, no more healer. Oh, there's a Reinhardt. Gonna block off to make sure his team doesn't follow him. And he dies. Oh, and then there goes the ice block, just to get the heal in. You get some examples of the heal. Throwing out the ult, again, of course. Lucio falls right for it, and he's probably going to die for it. Yep. I'm also going to do some residual to that D.Va before retreating for health. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, there's a healer. Guess what's going to happen to the healer, guys? Healer's going to die. I don't have to say anything now. You just know. You just know what's going to happen. Oh, look, we got a Zarya ult. Go ahead and take advantage of that Zarya ult. Throw out my ult. She tosses out her ult to try to counter that, but my ult's already up, so it's going to effectively freeze everyone on their team. We're just going to body them right all over again. Good shit. That is a good play, even though I'm not getting play of the game for that, obviously, because the team did most of the work. Also, Soldier, 1v1 Soldier. I did nothing but throw out Icicles. If you're good with those Icicle guys, you can do some ridiculous shit with it. I just three-shotted Soldier. And I think that's all the footage, guys. Again, thank you for watching. Love the comments. Love the interaction. I hope to see you guys in the comments section. Peace out.